Full transparency right now before I let you go. So I got in the back seat to do the ending of this video, and I guess the child locks are on because I lock myself in the car. So I just want to let you know, this is the stuff that gets edited out of most videos, but I am locked in the back seat of the Avalon right now. So I'm gonna roll down the window and get out, and if that doesn't work, I gotta call my wife to let me out. So yeah, okay, have a good one. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So unfortunately, I'm sad to tell you today is my last day with the Avalon because I freaking love this car and I definitely don't want to give it back, but you got to do what you got to do. But in today's video, I wanted to go over a few things about the car and how my week was with it, the things I like, the things I dislike, some of the luxury features it has, some of the tech that's in the interior, and we're also going to go over the window sticker. So stay tuned. Now we're going to start with some of the interior features that are available in this vehicle. And I got to tell you, I don't care what anyone says, any vehicle, truck, car, whatever, this has the best dash layout that I've ever seen, at least for me. I just love this setup. The size of the screen, very functional, still has the old school buttons, so it's easy so you don't have to look when you're driving. It's not just touchscreen, it's also touchscreen, but it's not just touchscreen. Everything here is functional. Everything is straight to the point. Climate control, very easy to use. Everything is right here, right in your face. You don't have to lean over. You don't even have to lean out of the seats, which the seats are very comfortable. Just add that. It's a great setup. Everything about this right here, seriously like a 10 out of 10. When we get over here though, okay, here's what I like about the setups when it comes to the instrument cluster. You got the old school analog look over here, but in the middle, you got that great little screen there that you could shuffle through everything. I like how it really doesn't have edges if you actually look. It doesn't really have edges, it just looks like it kind of blends in. I think that looks fantastic. The steering wheel, you know, it's not cluttered, it's not crazy, it's got a nice design to it, it's comfortable to hold. Just everything about the interior of this vehicle is amazing. And I will say one thing before I forget. If you can see over there, and over here, we have JBL sound system, and the JBL sound system in this car is not like the one we complain about in the Tundra. It's amazing, it's loud, it thumps. They need this version in the Tundra. But a lot of the cool stuff that as Toyota Tundra owners we talk about we want, this is one you guys will definitely be jealous of if you're a Tundra owner. Heated steering wheel. A lot of you guys talk about how you want that in the Tundra. It's available in a lot of half tons, but it has a heated steering wheel. It also has the 360 view, which is pretty cool. So if I go up here to the screen and I hit the button, it shows me all the different views of what's going on around the car. All right, as you can see, it's spinning right there. You can hit different buttons and it shows you everything around the car. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, it's little things like that. You know, you could just, in case you got a pole next to you or a shopping cart or another car, whatever you got, there's a lot of different options there. So, you know, that is one thing people have been always talking about how they want it. Automatic high beams, trunk opener, the usual stuff. Automatic windows all the way around. Heated and cooled seats up front. And these are actual heated and cooled seats. Like some vehicles you have the heated and cooled just down here. Well, this is all the way up in the seat. And if you listen carefully, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, we will try. When I turn the cooled seats on, just listen. Not sure if you can hear that, but you can actually hear the fan in the seats. And in the back, you have heated seats. Not cooled, but heated, so that's pretty cool. So the interior of the vehicle is fantastic. I will tell you the one con I have with this interior is right here, right here. It's good for the elbow, which I probably should change camera angles now so I can show you what I'm talking about, but it's good for your elbow. It's a good angle. Like you don't have to, it's not too high or too low, it's perfect, but there's just not enough storage here. So, you know, if I put my phone here, my coffee here, my keys go here, my phone goes over there. You got this for the sunglasses. I mean, you could put your phone there too, but it's just not enough storage right here. That's my only complaint. You could pop this puppy open, you get a little bit in here, but overall, I would do something for a little bit more storage. But it is a car, it's not a truck, and I am used to a truck. But overall, I love the interior. I love the setup they got going on in here. Like I said, it's pretty basic, the setup, but it's functional, straight to the point, but it looks fantastic. Now I just want to talk a little bit about the experience of having this vehicle for a week. Amazing. Amazing is the only word. I'm not even just saying that. Please don't think I'm being biased in any way, shape, or form. because I'm telling you, if I didn't like it, I would totally tell you. I actually came into this car not thinking I would like it until it pulled in my driveway and I started to drive around with it. The 3.5 V6 is meant to be. This engine is amazing. It is the perfect amount of power for this car and the Camry XSE V6. It really moves this car well, and not just good enough. It gives it a little more power. The engine sounds great. The car just moves down the road, real nice linear feel. The 8-speed transmission shifts flawlessly. You don't hear or feel it too much. When you're in the sport mode, you could kind of feel the transmission a little bit, but that's kind of part of what you want when you're doing that. In that situation, in the sport mode, you want to feel the gearing a little bit, but overall it's just smooth. Took a little ride on the highway with the wife. She loved it. The suspension is perfect for this vehicle. They really did a great job. One of the things I said in my live stream last night is I feel like Toyota needs to do a little bit more with advertising with this car. You don't really see anything about the Avalon, and it's Toyota's best kept secret. I will tell you that right now, because this car is amazing, amazing. Like I said, the only con I had was the storage up front here. Other than that, the brakes, fantastic. There's no brake dive whatsoever. Even when you try, there's no brake dive. The driving experience, it was a pleasure. I was excited to get up for work and go for a ride. Once I got to work, I wasn't excited anymore, because who wants to be there? But driving the car, I was excited to do it all the time. I took longer ways home, back roads. It's just so responsive, and it's such a pleasure to drive. But this is the best part about it. It's not just a pleasure to drive, it's also functional. You could fit 4 very grown adults, probably 5 grown adults in this thing with no problem. The trunk is huge. Everything in this is large and functional, but still a great driving experience that screams performance. Screams it. The look on the exterior is amazing. It's not the Avalon of yesteryear, just like it's not the Camry of yesteryear. It's just an amazing car. Like, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to have had this for a week. And I'll be honest with you, I went into this doing kind of like a Camry versus Avalon. Why does Toyota have all this money tied up in sedans? But Toyota's doing the right thing here. This is the last step in Toyota before you go up to Lexus. Anything higher than this is Lexus. This is like a Camry with luxury features and a little bit bigger. It feels a little bit bigger when I'm on the inside, but it doesn't feel like I'm in a boat. You know, sometimes you get in a larger car, you kind of get that feeling like you're in a boat. You know, like the old Cadillacs, the old floating Cadillacs. But there's just power readily available at all times. It sounds like a sports car. It sounds like a performance, like an exotic, right? And it's an Avalon. That's where you got to keep going. That should be the end of every sentence. It's an Avalon. You don't expect this. But I'm just very excited. You're seeing raw emotion right now. Everything. The sound system was great. I played around with the navigation a little bit. That was great. It's for me, man. Some people are gonna like the car, some people aren't gonna like. It's either hate or love when it comes to that front grille. I actually love it. I think it looks good in certain packages, in certain trim levels. This is the Touring, so it's all black on the front. There's not a lot of chrome. Excuse me. And it looks great. The lights on the outside, LED, daytime running, and headlights, everything just looks really good. The taillights are LED. It's an amazing car. I wish I could tell you something bad about it, but I got nothing. It's front wheel drive. I know some of you don't like that. I heard that in my live stream last night. One of the things turning you away from this is front wheel drive. I don't care about that. It still did what it had to do. It pulled all day long. Just love it. So fun, functional. Fun and functional. That's really all I got. And performance for days. Those are the 3 things I'm taking out of this car when I leave. But like I said, I did kind of a Camry. I had the XSE V6 a year and a half ago to test versus the Avalon. Which one would I buy at the end of the day? And here's what I've come up with. I would buy this 100% because it has the technology in it that most cars have nowadays, but it's functional technology, like I said to you 3 times. Functional technology, everything is here for a reason. That's why I love Toyota. Everything is here for a reason a lot of the times. They don't go overboard. We don't have massaging seats, but we have heated, cooled. And by the way, real quick, no joke, these seats are the most comfortable seats in any vehicle I've ever sat in, and I've driven a lot of vehicles. They're just really well done. They look great too. So, but overall, I would buy this. There's more value in the Camry XSE V6. It's a lot cheaper. The Camry XSE V6, roughly $37,000. We're gonna go over the window sticker in a minute. but I'm pretty sure this is $45,000. There are cheaper Avalons, but then you start losing features here and there. So I'm done talking. I had a lot of caffeine today, I apologize, and I am very excited to be sitting in this car. Of course, very sad it's going away, but let's go to the window sticker and let's see what is in this vehicle. Now this is just to show you the back seat is just as comfortable as the front seat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is, once again, 2019 Toyota Avalon Touring. Okay, that is the trim level. It is a Touring. So here's some of the things about it. As we know, 3.5 liter V6, 301 horsepower. It doesn't say on here, but I believe the torque is 270, 268, something like that. It is an 8-speed transmission, 19-inch black machine finish alloy wheels with P235/40R19. Wow, 19 tires, okay. Power assist front vent and solid disc brakes in the rear. Sport tuned front and rear suspension. Amazing suspension on this car for sure. Let's see, where was I? Adaptive variable suspension. That's probably the reason I like it so much. Here's something I didn't know until I read this before. Engine sound enhanced with active noise control on the interior. So that's why it sounds so good out here, but we did a video showing you what it sounds like out there, and it still sounds really good. As we know, it has Toyota safety sense and all that, pre-collision system, lane departure, the usual automatic high beams, dynamic radar cruise control, star safety system, vehicle stability control, traction control, all that stuff. Blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert, anti-theft system, the usual. Exterior, LED headlamps and daytime running lights with auto on off. Adaptive cornering, that's pretty sweet. Dynamic turn signal, heated outside mirror, it has a turn signal in it, blind spot monitoring, piano black mirror caps and rear spoiler, dual exhaust with quad chrome tips. You never think you'd see that on an Avalon or a Camry, but the quad tips look really good on it. Where am I? Oh, power moonroof. You need that in all your cars nowadays. Okay, here's the inside, interior. Dual zone auto climate control with filter and rear seat vents, which is cool. Entune 3.0. Okay, real quick. I gotta pause you and just talk about this real quick. The Entune 3.0. This screen, the way it faces and everything, you think it would have glare all day. No glare whatsoever. I don't know if it's built to be anti-glare, but Entune 3.0, we need that in the Tundra. I think it's coming for the 2020 Tundra. We will know shortly. Entune 3.0 premium audio with app suite, dynamic navigation, JBL, with a 9-inch touchscreen, 14 speakers, hands-free Bluetooth, all that stuff. It has Sirius XM. It comes free for 3 months, at least on here. Siri Eyes free, Apple CarPlay compatible. Big thing, Apple CarPlay compatible for you guys. Heated tilt and telescoping power steering wheel with memory. Soft text and ultra suede heated and vented front seats. 8-way power driver and passenger seat with 4-way power lumbar support. So you're going to be comfortable wherever you drive. Smart key system with push button start. We got a lot going on. This is just too cool. 7-inch TFT multi-info and 10-inch heads-up display. I love the heads-up display. QI wireless phone charging and a full tank of gas. I love how they always put that on here. If I'm buying a car for this much money, I better get a full tank of gas. Let's see. So the extra stuff, optional equipment. Advanced safety package includes intelligent clearance sonar, bird's eye camera view with perimeter scan, and rear cross traffic alert with braking. It's a special color, $400 for this white. It's called Wind Chill Pearl, by the way. Let's see, where was I? Courtesy, okay, and it's a carpet matte package, which you pay $248 for. I'd rather the rubber mats, to be honest with you. And after the delivery and all that stuff, this car comes out to a total of $44,913. All right? Sorry about that again. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Is that too much money? Almost 45 grand for this car? I feel like it makes sense. I mean, this could definitely fit a family. In the Northeast, I don't know because I got to drive to work, and if it's snowing, I don't know. I don't know how it would handle in the snow. Maybe one day we'll find out. And the fuel economy, real quick, is 25 combined MPG, 22 city, 31 highway. Okay? So, there you have it for the window sticker. Like I said, the car's a great time. This goes up, by the way, but I'm just leaning. Whoa, okay, I'm just leaning. We're hanging out. Love the car overall. 1 to 10 for real. I'd probably give it a solid, being honest with you, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And the reason I'm taking the 1.5 away are just that little bit of storage issue I had up there, and an all-wheel drive system on this would be it, game over. It would be a 20 out of 10 if it had an all-wheel drive system. And to be honest with you, if it was my only car, now I have a truck, so if I was to actually buy this car, it would be my second car, just for fun, because I'm in love with it. That's why I would buy it. As my second car, I don't care that it's front wheel drive, but if it was my everyday driver, I would want an all-wheel drive. You know, it snows up here a lot. Unless I wanted to call out of work all the time, and if you're the type of person that wants to call out when it snows, this is what you get. But overall, like I said, Toyota quality. We talk about this all the time, Toyota quality. Everything is just well built. And we talk about that in the Tundra all the time. Why I feel like in the half-ton segment, the Tundra is kind of that silent assassin. You know, because it's the quality of the build is there. It's just like in this, the quality of the build is here. You could probably get a lot more tech in other brands, paying a little less money, but man, like I said, this is a step off from a Lexus. Next up would be a Lexus, and it's just built well. Everything's comfortable, everything's sturdy, not a lot of cheap plastics around. It's just a good looking car, guys. I don't know what else to say other than I really want this car. Dear Toyota, if you feel like giving me this car, I'd accept it, happily. But anyway, I thank you guys for watching. We're back to the Tundra after this video. We got some things to do with that. And I miss my Tundra a little bit. I definitely do. But it was an absolute pleasure driving this car. If you're in the market for a sedan, I don't care what brand you like, somehow you ended up on this video, you need to at least test drive this car. I was just like you. Avalon, not really. I'm not really into that. Test drive it. I'm telling you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please hit me up below the video. I hope you like the review. Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. I thank you for watching, and I will miss you, Avalon.